Are we on air?
Yes,
we're on air.
Go.
All right. The comedy hour. Yeah. All right. The comedy hour.
We got some stuff.
Oh, we got so much shit going on.
Yeah.
Or stuff even.
So much stuff.
So much comedy-related material. Yeah. So much material. We're prepared.
Oh, I can hear that's the sound delay coming in, if you can hear that.
Sound delay. Let's talk about that for a while, or that's...
It kind of...
I think that's...
Should we have some music, perhaps?
Yeah.
Funny music.
Yeah.
All right, Melbourne, let's rock this thing like an old man's chair.
This is a song about being on the road.
This is a song about being on the road.
Such was the expression of the child as he bounced across my windscreen and off the other side. When I got the strong impression for a second that he wasn't so much angry as incredibly surprised. As I watched him in my rearview mirror slowly slip away, I turned to my instructor and I felt I had to say, do you think we should reschedule the test? 'Cause I'm starting now to think it might be best. Either way, I'm pretty sure you could have taught me clutch control in a playground that was emptier than this. Such was the blind panic of the Boy Scouts as I backed into the duck pond in the middle of the green. That it became a little clearer why the mirror said that objects featured in it might be closer than they seem. As I watched the displaced goldfish flapping lamely on the grass, I smiled at the policeman and I felt I had to ask, would a 50 maybe make this go away? 'Cause I really don't have time for this today. Besides which, how am I supposed to learn to drive when everywhere I turn there's 5 or 6 small children getting in the way? I would later learn that was the moment the SWAT team was mobilized, and that the car chase that followed was covertly televised. In fact, I'm told that they still use the footage for police training video. Basically shows me and my instructor tearing down the Autobahn, doing 19 in a Mazda with the handbrake on, allowing recklessly through traffic cones and trees. I am Thelma to his terrified Louise, and all the while I've got him that I should probably change up out of second gear. Check my mirrors, keep my hands at 2 and 10. Maybe give some thought to turning myself in. But in spite of everything, we made it to the border. Though the last 2 miles was in reverse up the hard shoulder. That old car was dead, but somehow we'd survived. We climbed out of the wreck and solemnly high-fived. So that's how me and my instructor moved to Switzerland. Opened up a little cafe in the hinterland. And though I never got my license in the end, I found something so much better. A brand new bestest friend.
So that was Dead Cat Bounce with Switzerland. What an amusing tune.
Yeah.
It was lovely. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, and so this is the official hour of DU Comedy Sock. Not that most of the committee know about it. We're just kind of freelancing. And basically, we're going to play funny stuff for you. some of our own material, most of it done by professionals.
Yeah, hopefully we're going to introduce
People
you to
funnier than us.
Yes.
Yeah, people funnier. So maybe we'll introduce you to your new favourite comic, you know, and you'll have us to thank for forevermore.
Well, you know, that will hopefully be what happens, you know. If you haven't heard Dead Cat Bounce before, you know, that was them. I don't know why I'm pointing at the computer, you can't see. But, you know, check them out.
I enjoyed it, James. I enjoyed it.
Good. Well, one new fan to Dead Cat Bounce. And, well, yeah, over the course of the show, that's pretty much it. We're going to be playing funny songs, some
finished.
sketches. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. We're done.
Yeah.
We're done. All right. Yeah. So enjoy the next 50 minutes of awkward silence. Yeah. It's going to be good.
Should we have our next song then?
Okay, is my volume up there?
I hope so.
Okay,
I think
this
so.
is a song by Bo Burnham. It's called Men and Women. Enjoy.
Give it up for Bo Burnham!
The song's called Men and Women. Men are like vows, because they are easily broken. The women are like cows, because they both have vaginas. Men are like muzzles, because they'll try to shut you up. Women are like puzzles, because prior to 1920, neither had the right to vote. Puzzles still don't. A man is an eagle, a woman is a dove. Women can fake orgasms, but men can fake love. Women are like fingers and toes, because they're easy to count on. It's cute. Men are like ravens and crows, because they hate using condoms. Women are like Yahtzees, because I rarely get them. Men are like Nazis, yeah, because they both caused the Holocaust. For every dollar that a man makes, a woman makes 70 cents. That doesn't make sense, that's not fair. The man's only left with 30.
So that cut out kind of short, but
The joys of YouTube, huh?
yeah, well, it was good while it lasted, I'm sure.
We should probably try and buffer the next one just so we're ready for the next tune.
That's a great idea, Ciarán.
Yeah. I'm always thinking.
Yeah.
But I guess a story that we have, a funny story that we have. I was reading there recently that around the Hadron Collider in CERN in Switzerland, they found a mysterious man rooting in some bins. And as you do when you see a mysterious man rooting in bins, you grab him. And they took him for questioning, and he claimed to be from the future. He claimed that he was from the future.
Was he back from the future?
I believe he was back. He was back. No,
Okay.
he was actually back from the future too.
Okay, very good, very good.
So he was back from the future, and he was here to stop the Hadron Collider from finding the Higgs boson. And I think basically what was happening was that in his world they'd found the Higgs boson, and eventually, money had become irrelevant. So instead of dealing with money, they dealt in Kit Kats. Now I've a slight problem with this, because surely the word dealt there means that they're still of some value. So why don't they just use money? That's just a question I have.
My question is why Kit Kats? Why not Freddo bars, Wham bars?
Yeah, what's wrong with all other chocolate?
Yeah.
Or is it just different countries?
Chocolate's a bad idea.
Instead of a euro, they use Kit Kats. But if you go to America, it's like, oh, we trade in Mars bars over here, pal.
Yeah. But
Get to a beer de change.
If you go to Africa, your money's going to melt all over you. You're just going to be left with wafers.
Yeah.
That's assuming they even.
You're going to be left with lots of sticky black people. That's what's going to happen.
Exactly. That's going to happen.
You know?
Yeah. So, but anyway, they found him, and he claimed that the world was a chocolatey annihilation, was the world that he knew, and his plan, his big master plan to stop the Hadron Collider finding this Higgs boson particle and stop the world crumbling into chocolatey badness was he was going to stop their supply of Mountain Dew, their favourite soda.
Of course.
You know, he kind of does have candy on the mind here in general, sweet stuff on the mind. So he thought, I'll stop them drinking soda, they'll refuse to work, and the Higgs boson will never be found. So, you know,
solid logic.
Yeah, it's great logic there.
Yeah, I can see it.
So they did it, what any sane people would do, and threw him in a loony bin, where he disappeared.
It's the worst kind of bin.
Is it really?
Yeah.
The worst kind of bin.
Yeah.
Well, another bin.
There's like a rubbish bin.
Bin Laden. You're saying he's worse than Bin Laden?
A drunk bin. Is there a drunk bin?
Probably.
Sin bin.
Sin bin. Yeah. Sin bin. If you're in the sin bin, like, there's a good chance you're making millions and millions of euro.
And you'll be out in 10 minutes.
And you'll be out in 10 minutes. Even if you're not making millions and millions of euro, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
The loony bin, I imagine, is a little bit upsetting.
It is, yeah. I guess it is.
The Looney Tunes bin, however.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
That would be a hell of a laugh.
That would be.
But sadly.
Yeah.
Sadly, we can only dream.
We throw in another story here?
Sure, why not?
Sure, I enjoyed that one, Ciarán.
Yeah,
Give us another.
Thank you. This one involves porn in the workplace.
As all good stories do.
Apparently, 6.9% of males watch over 2 hours of porn a week. Seems a lot to me, but
well, you know, a lot to one person,
no,
a light week to others.
Actually, no, sorry.
I mean, you know, when the next song's on, you just start hearing.
James, turn your mic down. But no, at 2 hours actually it says per day.
Per day?
Yeah.
Wow. What percentage of males?
6.9.
6.9. Okay, that's not a lot. That's
yeah, but also
that's understandable.
Have you noticed that?
Surely if we round up like 100 random males from outside, then like, well, 6 or 7 of them are going to have massive right arms, or massive left arms, depending on their preference. But
yeah. But it's also nice to know how 6.9 is the same as 69 really in the shape.
Wow.
Wow,
You know, I hadn't considered that.
It's the funniest number.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, so I was reading this story, and then they basically said that to become successful in your business, you need to masturbate a lot at work, because it says that these have elevated testosterone levels, and if you think about it logically, it makes perfect sense to promote the heaviest porn users, as they are already going to have the qualities and leadership skills necessary to drive a business forward. So that's from a scientist. It doesn't say who, just as a scientist. And I think this is
Do you think it was a scientist who was caught wanking on the job and was just now making up excuses? It's like, it's good for the career.
Research.
Yeah.
Give me a promotion.
Exactly. Yeah. You're like, what do you think you're doing? I'm working really hard to get that new promotion. That's what I'm doing. But I think I saw a loophole. I think this was quite a bit of a sketchy story, a bit of a joke story even almost, when I read the final article. Because up to then I actually believed it. That shows how gullible I am. But this last paragraph kind of made me think about it realistically. And it said, on a related research note, it was found that women who view porn in the office are probably militant lesbians and should be kept as far away from the corporate management structure as possible. So I think on that very...
That sounds pretty, pretty plausible.
So you're not going to walk away from that. You're not going to say
that's
about it. You're going to say...
We'll put that article in the maybe pile. The maybe pile.
In the maybe pile.
Yeah.
Maybe true.
Yeah.